Alright, g'day kids and squids and whoever else is watching this video. I'm back at you today with another tutorial. Lots of you have asked for a tut on the power armour rack. So, what you can see in the thumbnail pretty much. So today the plan is to turn these pieces you see in front of you into this. So I've been asked a few times to do a tutorial for this one, much like the Mr. Handy from last week. So pause the video, see what parts you need, and let's just get into the build. Alright, with the parts you have here, the first step is we're going to make this X-frame at the back here. So these this one X-frame actually, but it's two parts, will hold the whole build together pretty much. So I'll put that aside. What you want to do is you're going to want to have your yellow hinges. This is a very, very simple part. It's best to have 1x3 with the yellow tile. You can use 1x1s and 1x2s, but I had the 1x3, so it makes it a lot easier. So you want to clip that on top. 1x1 plate, yellow plate. So that's half of your X-frame, as you can see there. So you just repeat that step. And eventually that will look like that. So very straightforward. Now on to the next part. Alright, next up we'll make the base. These two parts. So another very simple step. What you want to do is you want to get your 1x6 plate. Printed tile, 1x4, get your 1x2 grill, and 1x1 plate, and you will end up with that. So you want, like, once again, you'll make two of those. And there you have it, you'll have two of them, another little pigeon pair, so you put those aside as well. Okay, next up, we're going to make these two upright parts of the frame. So that'll sort of bring it all together. So I'll put that aside once again. Give you guys a little bit of a better look there. Pop that to the side and start your frame. So you're going to get your 1x1 brick with the stud on the side in yellow. I mean, you can use like that bright light orange, or you can use sort of grey if you don't have all the pieces, if you want to make it a little bit more weathered looking. So that's up to you guys and what you have, you know. You don't have to be specific. These are the parts I had, so that's what I used. So now you get your headlight brick, set it opposite, and you want to put your clip like that. So that's what you've got so far. So you're pretty much offsetting these like so. Then another headlight brick, pop that in there, and then you'll get, I don't know what these are actually called. I think they're a bar piece with a clip on the end. So that'll just pop into that headlight brick there. And this is a relatively new piece, very useful. I can't remember what category it actually falls into, but it's got, you can fit a bar in the end of it and then you can clip on at the end. So that just pops into there. So that's what you'll end up with. Now once again you make two of those. So we'll quickly whack this one up. Like so. And that's what you'll have after that. Right, now you want to start putting it all together. So you'll get your bottom slats. Pop your upright supports on like so. Repeat the process again. So that's what you'll have. Then you want to stick on your X support. That'll stick onto the back. So there's one. Give you guys a better look. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera. Good work. Great production skills there. And you just want to sort of adjust this out a little bit to form the proper X. Well, you know, looks a little bit more like a TIE fighter, but you know what I mean. You get the gist of it. And you just straighten it out a little bit. Just get it to where it needs to be. Okay. So this is what you'll have so far, guys. If you do have it, if you do run into any problems, just DM me on Instagram, MKBricks, and I'm happy to answer any questions, or just leave a comment in the comments section, and I will get back to you guys. I try to stay on top of that. So, alright, we'll put that aside for now. So next up, you want to make the, I'll give you here's one I prepared earlier. You want to make this sort of top frame that goes across like that to sort of hold it all together. Put this one aside once again. Okay, you get your, if I can find the pieces here, yellow cylinders right on top there. Then it's your clip piece. Like so. And then just top it off with a tile. I know in-game it sort of doesn't have that support going across the top there, but look, it is Lego, so I do want to make it sort of robust. I don't want to have a fragile little thing that just falls apart when you breathe on it. So that's that section now. What you want to do is add this piece. Don't know what it's called. Can't remember what it's called because there's so many pieces now that Lego have released. So they just clip into there like so. Then you want to get your bracket piece. It's another fairly common piece. Very simple. Just pop that on the top there with the studs facing inwards. Simple, Simon. Then you want to get these, I think they're Technic lift arms. You can, I think these are more common, the 5-pin ones. 6-pin ones work too, but this is what I had, so they will just pop onto there on the studs inside, like so, as you can see. Then you want to add, look, you don't have to add these, but it's just a little bit of extra detail to throw on. It's metallic studs. Just pop them in there. You can leave those out if you like, but I just threw them in there for a bit of, you know, a bit of extra spunk. Then if you've got a couple of these chains, I think they're 4 or 5 length. I've got the metallic silver ones, if we can focus there. So you just drop those onto there, drop, pop, whatever you want to call it. So get them into there. So at this point we're very nearly done. The very last step is getting your 3-length bar pieces. You can use, like, once again, use these in black, grey. I just use grey because it's sort of fit in with the colour scheme of the whole thing. So these sort of fit in with an illegal connection, I suppose. But anyway, who cares? This is not a set. So what you want to do, you want to set it on an angle. So I'll move my big fat fingers. That's going to clip into there. And you want to wedge it in on the underside, if that makes sense. And same again on the other side. This is just it's more an aesthetic looking thing, but you don't need it, but I just think it looks better, so, you know, looks a bit more legit in universe. And then you can just spread these out a smidge. And there you go, it's all done. 1 power armor rack, 2 power armor racks, identical builds. I ended up building 3 of these myself, and I only used 1. So I'm kind of disappointed. I used 1 inside the red rocket. I'll put a picture up in the top left. And then in my actual vault, I didn't end up building a room to use them. I was going to build like a workshop room, but I probably built it 5 or 6 times and it didn't work at all, so I just scrapped the whole room and went with something else, and I got left with these awesome power racks at the end, and I've got no use for them. So hopefully this tutorial will help you guys and you can find a better use for them, because it's kind of disappointing to me. But hey, anyway, DM me once you built, once you've built them, take some pictures, DM me on Instagram, and I'm curious to see what you've used them for and where you've used them. So anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. Don't forget, subscribe, build up my abysmal little channel. Be much appreciated. DM me on Instagram, MKBricks. You'll easily find me on there. And enjoy the build. So get busy, boys and girls. And I will catch you on the next video. Bye for now.